Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Mets. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about set, and starting this one, Clay Holmes.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch to contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work. All 3 effectively, and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
And he deals. That one fouled off. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is in the dirt. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
And ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
This one high in the air to left center. Nimmo squeezes it. 1 away. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Clips the corner. 0-2 now.
Here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And he brings it in on a warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that's fouled off. First and second, 2 down here on opening day. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. 1 runs in, coming home. In to score from first, and they lead by 2.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Colton Cowser. That's a hit. Rutschman in to score. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner breaks early for second, and a step off to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy, getting the nod in this one, Kyle Bradish.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Bradish, in his 3rd season, he features a sinker, a slider, a curve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That's inside. Smoked on the ground to second. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1. And that skips into dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
A changeup missing. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's.
Can't glove it cleanly. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. Coming home. And he's out.
On the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Cedric Mullins in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. One out, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
No.
Crazy.
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And there's a strike. Mullins, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. On the ground. Oh, and it hits the base. throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's down and in. A slider missed. Just missed. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jose Butto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2-0. And the sweeper is off the plate. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Fastball for a strike, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Cowser pulls it down, and there's 1 away. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Hard hit left side. Slinging it to first in time. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 outs. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Runner!
And they put the tag on him for the out. Back here in Queens, on to the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Butto back to work. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now. Here's Adley Rutschman. Doubled his first time. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. RBI single his last time up. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. That one is upstairs. And that one is inside. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. That one ripped, but foul. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. And it's gone. A massive home run. And they close the gap. It's 3-1. Jeff McNeil stands in. And a strike on the outside edge.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a foul out of play. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Cowser sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Fastball is outside.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Jose Siri up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Now one miss.
One strike.
The changeup missing. Ball two.
One strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Big situation. And here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws, but safe at first despite a terrific stab there. Big at bat now as the polar bear Pete Alonso steps in. Flied to right his first time. Step off and looks the runner back to third now. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That one misses. Ball one.
That's a really good take.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the fourth. Here is Gary Sanchez. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. One down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Siri in position. Makes the grab for the second out. Jackson Holliday digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Jackson Holliday.
And that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Get them through this inning only down two could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one just misses.
A really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. Bottom four, and here is Mark Vientos. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
That was straight queso right there.
Puts a bunt down. Mountcastle. He takes it on his own. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Doubled his first time up. Cano measures 6 feet 4 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And there's a ball. A little bit low. And there's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Fouled off. He was late.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throw into third. And it throws offline, safe at third.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got it. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. 2 outs. Grounds one to short. Henderson zips it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at Citi Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Dedniel Nunez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So up next, Ryan Mountcastle. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 2 in this one. The other way, and foul ball.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
In there. And so now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. That's down and in. Got him looking for the pin. And he strikes out the side. Back here in Queens. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That one to first. Mountcastle. The tag, and he's out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just misses. And it's 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering is downstairs. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. Now he steps off. Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board. And with 2 outs, they'll go after the next batter. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A gigantic blast. And the Mets walk it off. Our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the New York Mets taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Grayson Rodriguez.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. O'Neill makes the grab, one away. And now it's Jose Siri. And there's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
One down, base is empty.
That's foul.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now it's Juan Soto. That one's in there. 0-1. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit, takes outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw in. Soto round second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore, and today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. That one almost got him. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Alvarez down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
1 out, bases empty. Next pitch is downstairs. Fought off foul. Late swing, fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses, and the count's full. 2 outs, base is empty. The right-hander
Ball
gives
four,
up the
first
two-out walk, and that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And
Ball
misses inside.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Henderson at second with 2 down. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. New inning getting started, and now it's Mark Vientos. Rodriguez back to work. Rodriguez, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Clips the outside corner, and 1-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
2 strikes.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Mountcastle. And they tag him out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. Gone into the flag court. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Pitch misses outside. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. Cowser calls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
Inside.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always... Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Lindor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
2-2.
Next offering is down low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Welcome back to Baltimore alongside former Oriole Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. These fans are excited for another season, Singy. And the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the third time a charm, Boo?
I don't know. They certainly hope so. But goal number one is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
That one just misses. Full count, 3-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Goes down looking. Stepping in, Colton Cowser. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Gary Sanchez now. That's in there. That's strike 1. And ball 1. Next offering is downstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Juan Soto now. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And he chases that one below the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike. No, that's a ball.
And that is out of play. The pitch. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He shoots one out to right. It's 3-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And a base hit right there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Vientos in the box now. No balls and a strike. Cowser makes his way towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And a base hit. And out to aboard. Alonso headed for third. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Mullins makes the grab, and that'll do it. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. Set for the bottom of the third, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye in that spot. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Mullins round second, heads for third. The relay, the tag, out. Jorge Mateo now. Strike 1. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-2.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And now Jordan Westburg. That one misses in the dirt. Up the middle. Lindor on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Tyrone Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Starling Marte. Slapped foul.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 43, Brian Baker.
Next
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses inside, and the count is 1-1. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Well done behind the dish. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. He's trying for third. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to third. Save. Taylor stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Lindor beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
One out, runner at second. Jose Siri up now for the Mets, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 0-1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
One strike.
Next
1-1.
offering way upstairs. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Here's the pitch, runner on the move. There's the ball, and the throw out at third. Got him swinging. Rutschman on to first. He got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He reached on a walk his first time. And he swings through that one.
0-1. Ball one. One ball, one strike.
Off the mark there. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
And that one is in for a strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nimmo snags it for the second out. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Caught looking his first time up. And there's a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that is that. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Baker back to work. And that misses. Ball one. Baker measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a big swing and a miss.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one almost got him. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. And now it's going to be Mark Vientos. And first offering is fouled off. Soto leads off first with one away. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Nabs it. And there are 2 down. So man aboard. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. Mateo. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Orioles being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
He makes the grab, and a quick out number 1. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off.
Runner, he's going.
Oh, he jumped the gun for second. To second, and he's out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
Senga is just 1 strike away. Now one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that skips in the dirt. And it remains 2-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
First career win, and it's a doozy.